Once upon a time, there was a man named Mark who lived alone in a small cabin in the woods. One day, a stray dog wandered into his yard, and Mark took pity on the little pup. He took the dog in, fed him, and gave him a warm place to sleep. As days went by, Mark and the dog started to bond. They would go on long walks in the woods, play fetch, and cuddle together by the fire at night. Mark named the dog Max, and Max became Mark's closest companion. Max was always by Mark's side, and he could sense when Mark was feeling sad or lonely. Max would nuzzle up to Mark and wag his tail, bringing a smile to his face. Mark loved Max more than anything in the world. Max had become his family, his best friend, and his confidant. Mark would tell Max everything, and Max would listen intently, offering his love and support. As the years went by, Mark and Max grew old together. Max had slowed down, and his eyesight had grown weak, but he was still the most loyal and loving dog anyone could ask for. One day, Max fell ill, and Mark knew that he was running out of time. He spent every moment he could with Max, holding him close and telling him how much he loved him. In Max's final moments, Mark held his paw and whispered in his ear. Max looked up at Mark with love in his eyes, and then he was gone. Mark was heartbroken. He had lost his closest friend, and he didn't know how he would go on without Max by his side. But then, Mark realized that Max had left him with something precious, the memories of their love and companionship. Mark knew that Max would always be with him, in his heart and in his memories. And so, Mark continued to live in his cabin in the woods, but he was never alone. He had Max's love to guide him, and he knew that wherever Max was now, he was happy, healthy, and still wagging his tail.